What do we have here then? The new PocketGo S30 from BittBoy. How are we all? Thank you for checking out the video. I'm Chris from Perth Retro Gaming. While you're here, it'll be awesome if you could consider hitting the subscribe button below, maybe liking and sharing the video as well. And hey, why not check us out on Instagram at Perth_retro_gaming. Lots more content like this on a daily basis. So, should we check this guy out and see if it's as awesome as it looks? Why not? Stick around till the end and you'll find out. Any links that are discussed in the video will be in the comments in the description below. Enjoy, guys. So here we go then, the new PocketGo S30 from BittBoy. Nice looking little box. Some detail on the back. Obviously supports MicroSD cards, headphones, yep, game saves. Got save states in the emulators there as well. 4 to 5 hours battery life, I'd suspect probably more like 4. 3.5 inch IPS display. You can change the resolution from full screen to original in each emulator. Brightness control, obviously. 2600 milliamp hour, rechargeable lithium battery. So let's get into it, guys. I have already had this one out of the box, just to take a look at it. I thought I'd pop it back in, just to show you what you get from new. Pretty simple packaging, quite nicely done though. Nicely protected in transit. There's the system. Got a little USB-C charge lead with it. Let's get rid of that. Looks a bit better. Fire her up. Boots up pretty quick. Quite impressed. There we go. It's in. Loaded straight away. It's good to see. Just give you a quick tour. Nothing too much on the back, a little bit of branding, just one little recessed sticker. On the top, with the USB-C for charging, and you can actually connect it to your computer through there as well. It does recognise it. Volume control, power. This button also gets you into the menus in each different emulator to bring up your save states and your emulation settings, etc. L2, R2, L and R, very similar to the 8-bit DOE controllers. On the front, pretty standard looking D-pad. We have what I'm pretty sure is a Switch thumbstick, joystick. A, B, X, Y buttons, select and start. Pretty standard stuff. Moving to the bottom, just got your LED indicator lights, headphone port, microSD card slot, and the cutout for the single speaker. Let's get into some short gameplay clips. We'll follow up with some more of the emulators in a future video. Maybe let us know down in the comments if you've got any requests. First off the bat, I'll just say that Dreamcast for me doesn't work. There may be some basic 2D Dreamcast games that you can get running, but I've had a look at Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Sonic Adventure 2, and they're just unplayable in my eyes. So for anyone that was looking forward to Dreamcast on one of these, I don't think it's going to happen. There is talk of some custom firmware coming already, which will improve a lot of things, and it will help set up Dreamcast and certain other systems to run on the PocketGo S30, but we'll see. It's only speculation at the moment. I can't really say much more about that. So there we go. We've had a look at the unboxing of this guy, some gameplay footage. Now my final thoughts and some pros and cons of the system, I guess. A definite pro for me is the form factor. Who doesn't love the SNES, Super Famicom, whatever it was in your region of the world? For me, it's the ideal form factor. It's an absolutely legendary controller that it's been based on, and that almost sells it alone for me. Secondly, for me, would be the IPS panel. It's great quality. There needs to be further optimization of the emulators that are included with the system to make better use of it, but that'll come. That'll definitely come with time, for sure. The price point as well. It's going to cost you roughly $75 US to get hold of one of these guys now. I think that's great value for what you're going to get. There are other handheld emulation devices out there that'll cost you a bit more. You'll get a bit more bang for your buck out of them. RG351P, that sort of thing. But they're going to be around about the $100 mark, depending on where you get them from. So obviously, it is what it is. You're going to pay 25 to 30% more for that, and perhaps you're getting 25 to 30% more performance. That's one way of looking at it. It's certainly an easy unit to put games on. You can simply pop out the SD card from the bottom, pop it into your computer and locate the ROMs folder. You can also adapt the filing system within there in certain ways and get it to point at different emulators and things like that. There's going to be certain things that are coming that'll allow you to change that, I'm pretty sure. But you can also, via the USB-C port, plug this guy directly into your computer, and away you go. It'll allow you to access it as a remote host. Also, as I said, from what I understand, I can't verify this, but from what I understand, there'll be firmware updates and possibly custom firmware coming as well. So yeah, that's my pros. So cons for this guy. The single speaker, yeah, it would have greatly benefited from having two speakers, that's for sure. The location of the speaker can get under your fingers occasionally. So if you're holding it, you kind of curl your fingers up underneath. Well, I do anyway. So that for me is a bit of a con. I can feel a slight bit of movement inside. I think they could maybe have secured the battery down a bit better. But hey, that might just be this unit here, this test unit that I'm using. I think there could be more options in the emulators for customization. Certain ones, PPSSPP and the PS1 emulator and stuff, there is a fair few options in there for video and audio and emulation settings. But some of the other ones, it's really bare bones. You've got save states for all of them. But as I say, for the SNES, Mega Drive, Genesis, or the Sega sort of thing, you're not getting much there in the way of customization at all. One big letdown is these were kind of marketed as saying they could play Dreamcast. As I said earlier in the video, I haven't been able to get any Dreamcast games to play. I will try further, and I'll do a follow-up video with perhaps just some Dreamcast gameplay. N64, it was never mentioned that it would have N64 running on it. Be good to see if that comes in the future. And PSP, you're only really able to get through the basic PSP games, the 2D stuff. Metal Slug seems to play quite well. But I tried Street Fighter Alpha 3, a few graphical glitches, but it did play. So yeah, PSP is, it's a bit average, shall we say. Final thoughts, I guess. I'm happy with it. For the cost, I'll certainly be putting a few more hours into this baby. I'm enjoying it. I love the form factor. It's ergonomic, it feels good to play, and it's got a nice aesthetic to it. So hey, why not grab one yourselves and check it out, see what you think. Let me know in the comments. Would love to hear your thoughts. And hey, once again, if you could hit that subscribe button, like and share the video, check us out on Instagram as well. It'll be much appreciated. All the links are down below. in the description. So yeah, take it easy and I'll see you next time.